Good morning, Washington, Baltimore, and all the ships at sea. How you doing? It's Big Dave here on DCRTV.com. Yesterday, I was eating a chicken salad sandwich that I bought at Safeway. There you can see chicken salad, and this was in it. Look how big that is. It's like an inch-long bone in my chicken salad sandwich. Safeway quality. What is it? Good for. What is their slogan? Listening to the gamut. Yeah. Sorry to leave. Sorry to abandon you there. Let's Safeway. Fresh to your door, including chicken bones. You know, that's not the first chicken bone I found, relatively large chicken bone I found in a Safeway sandwich. I tell you, I don't know, somebody said I should take it back. I don't know. Are they going to believe that it actually came from the sandwich? It could have been in my throat. Like I noticed when you do, if you do get a chicken salad sandwich from Safeway, make sure you chew it really well before you swallow it, because then you'll catch the bones, and then you gotta kind of pull them out. All right, folks, how y'all doing, everybody? It's Dave TV. So I'm listening to Chris Plante this morning. I don't know why. I guess I'm a masochist. There's the gamut. I'm listening to Chris Plante, our official radio station. Not Chris Plante. Gamut is. I'm listening to Chris Plante this morning, and he goes on and says something like one of his many stupid comments, and one of them is that terrorism is unique to Islam. Unique. Like the only religious group in the world that does any kind of terrorism is Islam. And of course, you study any type of human history going back ages and ages, you notice that violence and massacres and attacks and bloody stuff goes on and on throughout all different kinds of religions. I mean, most of the wars in this world are somehow based in religion. You know, you look at, and you know, all religions are, human religions are more or less have done nasty acts of violence over the years. And it's just, you know, just to listen to this true dolt. And then I get up and I futz around here a little bit, and then I'm listening to all these ads, and I hear an ad for PNC, and I hear an ad for the Washington Nationals, and I hear an ad for AT&T, and I'm going, why are these big companies and prestigious sponsors advertising on Chris Plante's show? And I'm getting really mad, and I'm getting ready to start twittering something, and then I suddenly remembered that after I heard Chris Plante's idiocies, I changed the station from WMAL to WJFK. So those advertisers are actually advertising on JFK. And I was getting ready to get on Twitter and say, why are the Washington Nationals supporting this douchebag on the radio and this horrible radio station? And then I heard, okay, you know, now the Washington Nationals, I do believe, do advertise on WMAL. So I guess they do endorse some of the wackiness of the station. But I was like, do they know? Did some of these advertisers on Chris Plante's show actually sit and listen to the crazy crap that Chris Plante says? If they do, I can't imagine they would want, most of them would want their ads associated with that. You know, if you're an advertiser out there, and I know a lot of advertisers are on this site. We get a lot of them. A lot of agencies read the site because they want all the media news. Spend some time between 9 and 12. Just listen to Chris Plante on 105.9, 630 a.m. And just listen to what he's saying. Do you want your ads on that? Surrounded by that? That's all I'm asking. You know, just you be the judge. And I guess some of them do, but man, you gotta wonder. You gotta wonder, baby. So there's a guy on some North Dakota TV station. They hired this guy from West Virginia to be their new anchor, and he gets on the air, and we posted this on my Facebook page, and the first words out of his mouth on his first day were effing shit, okay? Or whatever he said. And he looked really bad, and the station suspended and then fired him. Well, okay, poor guy loses his job after some stupid blunder. And then I'm reading all over the internet today. He's on the Today Show. He's getting interviewed all over the place. He's now a household name. I mean, this guy's going to get hired by some major news organization, don't you think? I mean, what, you know, in a weird way, this stupid, horrible blunder got this guy an incredible amount of publicity and press. And somehow that's the way the news business is today. It doesn't matter whether you're any good. It just matters whether you can generate that crazed hype. And in a weird way, I kind of hope this guy gets a big job. Maybe, you know, maybe he gets hired by ABC or somebody. Fox News could put him on the 5, you know. In a weird way, maybe he could replace Steve Doocy. But it's amazing to hear what's going on these days. This whole crazy business. I did get an email from somebody who's fairly well known over there on Jennifer Street, which is where WMAL is and WRQX is in Cumulus, who does tell me that he really thinks the stations, especially WMAL, is going to be toning its political rhetoric down and go for a more mainstream centrist sound. You know, if you look at WMAL's ratings, they do okay in the overall 6+ numbers, which includes everybody. That's everybody from 6 to death. But they don't do so well in the 25-54 money demo. And that's because a lot of their audience is over 54 years old. Some Elvis! I like Elvis. Kentucky Rain is my favorite Elvis song, but I can't. It's going to drive me crazy with Elvis swinging his hips over there. But so anyhow, the rumors are that there will be some toning down. It's already, I think it's happening. I was listening to MAL this morning, the Larry and Brian show, and they actually had Isaiah Leggett, who's the head county dude over there at Montgomery County. He's a Democrat. He's often the victim of a lot of WMAL's morning's cheap shots. And he was actually on the station. He was actually doing a phone interview today about the taxes and stuff. And they actually had a decent conversation with him. So that seems to me like a little bit of a, what do they call it, glasnost. Their WMAL is softening. They're tweaking themselves to more of a centrist place. And I think that's a good thing. I think they need to take the morning show. They need to tweak it more to a centrist place. Doesn't mean you can't have some righties on there. And then they need to get a live and local afternoon show. Sean Hannity, you know, I mean, you can put Sean Hannity somewhere else in the schedule, but they really need to have a live and local, L-O-C-A-L, afternoon show on that station. And they need to have a better mix of opinions. You know, they need to mix up the righties and the lefties and everybody, and you know, and still work on. I think they've made some improvements in their news department, but they still need to work good on that to have a really good, like, you know, second only to TOP or second only. You know, we have TOP, we have AMU, and then MAL or something, or maybe NEW, and then MAL should be there, like in the top 5 radio news departments in the city, and 24/7. You know, not relying on total traffic for overnights and weekends. So that's what I think. Blah, 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 blah. So anyhow, yeah, the ratings came out last week, or actually more this week, and you know, WMAL was even down in the 6 pluses, which isn't very good. What are they in the full money demo numbers? They are at where were they? They were down to like 19th or something. Where did I punch these numbers up? 20th. They're 20th place. Some interesting numbers. WNEW, the all-newser there, CBS, ties with WKDV in Manassas, which is a little Spanish station owned by Metro Radio. KDV just started at 106.3 FM relay. So, but to see this little Manassas Spanish talker, the music then talker, tying with WNEW, which is a major CBS news station with a huge staff and a budget, is kind of funny. WNEW placed 26th in the money demo for the first week of April. And the 26th place. And WKDV was also 26th place. However, WKDV had better ratings. Their morning show was 21st place, whereas WNEW's morning show was 26th place. Okay. And it's also interesting to see WJFK's kind of overall decline. A lot of the ratings now are showing Frederick's WFRE 99.9, a country station, actually beating them out. That's not just happened as a fluke. It seems to be a regular occurrence now. You will see WFRE at 19th or 20th place and JFK at 21st. So I really think CBS needs to start looking at JFK. They're starting to sound stale and old in a lot of respects. And I don't know. It's another problematic station for CBS. So how did CBS do? Did they get any stations in the top 10 this time? Just missed it. If you're looking at the money demo for the first week of April, Fresh was 12th place, tied with El Zal. So those are their two best stations. PGC continues to be a problem, 16th place. JFK was 16th place in the money demo. Again, they should be doing a lot better than that. In the overall numbers, they're a lot lower than that. Where's NEW again? Down to 26th place. So some work is needed there. Okay, folks, that's my Dave TV for today. We're approaching our 16th anniversary this September, and we really, really need your support. Okay, ads are great. They do pay a lot of our bills here, but we also depend very, very heavily on our donations. So make a donation. Send us a few bucks, $5, $10, 5,000 bucks. I'm always waiting for the day where I'm going out to the mailbox and there's a check for $5,000 from some, wants to be anonymous, really long-time radio guy who's done really well. And I'm going, wow, it hasn't happened yet, but someday. Are you listening, Don Geronimo? All right, folks, so do help support the site. Click on the support tab there at the top of the support link on top of DCRV and check out some of our other pages. You know, we got a new Capitol Hill news page. We got a brand new page where we're covering Virginia, Central Virginia up into the Eastern Shore news, Roanoke, Richmond, Norfolk, and Salisbury, Ocean City, up into that whole belt there. I don't know, we call it the Virginia Eastern Shore Belt. We're covering that news now. We're putting a lot of updates on there. Don't want to step on VAR TV turf there. There's a really nice guy. I like the guy that runs that. But, what the heck? We're going to cover everything. So you got the Virginia Eastern Shore news. We now, of course, we've had the Philadelphia, New York stuff and the Boston, Providence, Hartford stuff. So we know we are covering that whole megalopolis. Not just DC, Baltimore, which is our core area. So check it out. All the links are there at the top of DCRTV.com. Thanks for watching Dave TV for this 24th of April, 2013, and live long and prosper.